Scar. This one's for you. The beat is fire and I'm ready to go, because it's time for the Basco scenario. Some people like flair, some people like flash, but if it ain't hot, some people call it trash. I call him vanilla chocolate. He just like when it fits well in my pocket. Watch it now, or watch it later. His name's so fly, it means liberator. Sit back, relax, and watch the show. Gascar, get ready, man. It's time to go. Peace. Basco scenario coming to you each and every week. Peace.
Is there any stuff?
And we are back for another one. It's Hump Day.
And another one.
Apparently,
another one.
The deep freeze is coming down south.
Yeah, the West is burning. We're freezing over here in the South.
Oh my gosh. Facts. How are the fires going? I haven't checked lately.
They said the winds were picking back up again. I think yesterday, so a little more hot spots blowing up, but it's still not. They're still fighting it. So
wow.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, they're still on fire alert. Yeah.
The people gotta understand. I know they see a lot of Hollywood stars talking about the houses burn out. There's some regular people.
Those houses, they got neighbors too, so it's not just them.
Right.
Yeah. I feel bad if anybody lose everything. Rich or famous. I mean, rich or poor, you lose everything you got.
I know you can't heirlooms and all that stuff.
Like,
how are you gonna do?
It's more like family, like pictures and stuff like that. Never get back,
Yeah,
I think
sentimental
the
stuff.
actress from the Blues Brothers that died. I can't remember.
Yeah. She's died in the fire, right?
Mm-hmm.
Older lady, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man.
Wow.
It's crazy. You got to be safe out there, man. In those situations, like I was just watching, was it last week? Well, all this was happening because I was really looking into it and talking to a few people about the emergency response. Like we had like a whole bunch of water bombers from here in Quebec that went down to California.
Yeah.
Right.
And we're there, right? There was cool clips that I would see on the American news, and you see the Quebec flag and stuff on the side of the planes. And the thing is that those fires can change at a drop of a dime.
Yeah.
Right. When the wind picks up and changes a different direction, then everybody that's fighting over here, all your resources on one end.
Now you got to move them over.
You got to move them over. And sometimes you can't because of the fire vortex and that just you can't move them because of the fire.
I got some fire for my friend. He's a chief here in the area. And we were talking about, he's like, there's not a fire department in the world that could have handled those fires the way they were going. He said, no matter, it's the way it was. It was a perfect storm, for those fires. So
they found the reason for that. I heard it was somebody trying to do something.
I heard it was electrical stuff from the winds kicking up and then, knocking power lines over and then causing the fires. And I heard accidental fire, got out of control, and then they caught some idiots trying to start fires after the fact.
Yes.
That's some jail time.
Yeah.
What's up? What's up, Austin? And Jason Lee Tucker also joining us. And in the chat, we got Anik Jones saying what's up to everybody. And Shifty says Skeleton Crew finale was the best live action Star Wars finale we've got. If you overlook the Luke Skywalker nostalgia grab, pretty good show. A couple of filler episodes. Babar Jr. still sucks.
I haven't watched it in a while. I haven't watched Owl.
I watched it. I actually watched it, and you know what? This show wasn't bad. It wasn't bad. Finale was good. I liked it. I liked it. I liked what it's trying to grab the newer generation. But what's sad is that it has the worst viewership of any Star Wars show, even the Acolyte.
Yeah.
Got so
way less.
It's kind of a Sony situation where you gave me so much bad crap, I can't trust you.
Yeah. That's what happened. Death by association.
Yeah.
Yeah, but then how many people are interested in watching Star Wars now? Because I can't get nobody in my family to watch it. I was like trying to sucker people to watch it with me because I did find it a little slow for my ADHD brain.
Yeah.
You know,
it was.
Yeah, it was like you have to kind of pay extra attention, like get something else done while you're watching it or something because I couldn't focus. So I was like, rope some family into it, and I couldn't rope anybody in. I mean, they left like in the first episode.
It makes me worry for Andor, and I really like Andor. I think
yes,
some of the best storytelling I think in Star Wars is Andor. Yeah, but with what's going on, I don't think it's going to have a good, support wave to ride into it. It's a good show.
I predict right now that this Mando and Grogu movie will not make $500 million. It'll make $500 million or less.
No. I think a movie will make money.
That might ignite the fire for Star Wars again. I think.
Right.
Because everybody loves Grogu, baby.
Yeah, it's been too long. It's how long has it been since we've had a Mando?
And I've said that too. They wait so long in between these projects, they lose that momentum.
But that's the thing, right? A movie, we haven't got a movie since 2019.
And that's about next year, right?
When was the last Mando show? That was
that's Well, no, last year. Wasn't it last year?
Yeah,
no, I think 2 years.
It's been 2 years.
Yeah, because then we had Ahsoka, and then we had because we had a lot of Star Wars. That's the thing. We had Ahsoka, and we had Obi-Wan, and what else did we have? Oh, we had another of the Visions, that anime one, and then Acolyte. No, but Bad Batch, right?
Yes, thank you.
So we still have Bad Batch. What else?
We got a new animated film. What's it like? The Bad Batch.
Right. Yeah.
That's coming as well.
Or something.
Yeah.
Private Batch.
Garbage Batch.
Rainbow Batch. Whatever the hell.
The Garbage Batch kids.
Shifty says, and the overabundance of Star Wars and Marvel content on Disney Plus isn't a problem. The lack of content in general. What is there on Disney Plus until Daredevil? Well, we're going to talk about Daredevil later on. But it's just, I think Acolyte just killed any momentum there was of reigniting Star Wars. I honestly think
the fact they had plans for 3 seasons of Acolyte, they were betting on that so much to be good.
Yeah, and I think Andor could be in trouble,
which is such a, I think it's an underrated show. Honestly,
I think I agree.
Yeah, it doesn't have the lightsabers and all that stuff, but I think storytelling wise, it's a good show. It's one of my favorite Star Wars on Disney Plus shows.
And the way Skeleton Crew ended, it can end like if it doesn't have a season 2,
it's good.
It's fine. Yeah.
Okay.
I have a feeling they ended it that way on purpose.
Yeah.
Just in case.
No cliffhangers. No.
Yeah. No. It wasn't.
Nice. They wrapped
no
it up.
Cliffhangers.
Wrapped it up.
Yeah. She says the rumored plot for the Mando movie is one of Jabba's son is trying to kill the son from the Clone Wars movie. Okay. Olaf Fletcher. And we got Jelly Z's in the house. What's up, guys? What's up, man? Thank you for being here. So yeah, did you guys see all the ruckus regarding what's his name? The director, Andy Muschitti?
No.
About the failure of the Flash movie was because
I thought I saw something like that.
That movie,
bro.
That universe is dead. Leave
For
it alone.
fuck's
Who cares
sake.
anymore?
I know,
one
but
cares.
But this guy, I know it's just weird that he's coming out and talking about this again
2 years later.
He's got a contract in the new DCU.
So what he's right about?
But that's the thing. Why you
They brought you over. Yeah.
Why are you bringing this up if you already got a movie down the line?
Well,
right? I think
he was in an I think it was in a Uruguayan or Argentinian show because that's where he's from Uruguay, I believe.
Okay.
From Paraguay, so he's in a South American talk show, and he was just being asked different question, and that I think the host kind of set him up. Because they were all drinking and all stuff, and then he's like, "So what about the Flash?" And he's all like a little bit defensive. Whoa, what do you mean? What about the Flash? And it's like, well, can you tell us? So it's almost like they kind of farmed him for content because right now he doesn't have anything going on. He's just finished like a sci-fi movie that he's going into. And they kind of wanted, I think they tried to set him up on it, and they really like egged him on in the show. If you watch the TV show, if you watch the show on, it's like a podcast, and it's all in Spanish. And then and they were all like, they really kind of like egged him on into it. And the clip is kind of short. It's literally, I think he was talking about like 3 minutes, but everybody's getting the clip. Like he was saying that you were not. He didn't think the 4 quadrants of people who needed to be there, right?
What is it? The males under 25, males over 25, females under 25.
Yeah, he was blaming the situation around Ezra Miller. He was saying how he was going through mental stuff at the time, mental health, and the awareness of mental health. Then he was also talking about, correct me, Fletcher, if I'm wrong, the woman demographic as well. Like, when you do a movie, it's supposed to bring everybody to the theater, right? The more you can, the more. And he says that it didn't do enough to please the woman demographic, in order that basically the Flash doesn't have a strong woman demographic to fill in those seats, right? He's not sexy. He's not a Jason Momoa or anything like that, right?
Right.
Yeah.
What's up, Danny?
I mean, I just feel that movie, it had nothing. Like, we all knew that universe was ending, so no one really cared about it. It had no, plus, and I do think the stuff that as a member played a factor in it. A lot of people were like kind of turned off about him as a person, not necessarily the Flash character, but the actor himself, and people didn't want to support him. So
There were many different,
and it wasn't a good movie, by the way. And it wasn't a good movie.
Yes. Yeah. First of all,
that too.
There were other reasons, Mr. Muschitti, if that's even your real name. Maybe it's the fact that your movie sucked. Maybe your CGI was shit. Maybe it was the fact that you were doing something really stupid. I fucking hell. It's the DCEU, guys. Why do we care this much? It's dead. It's gone. Buried. Leave it alone.
Well, you see here, he's got the Brave and the Bold. That's his project.
Yeah, right.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So that's what surprised me when I started seeing this all online. I'm like, let me look into this. And I'm looking into it. I'm like, why is he making so much noise if he has that they actually took him to do one of the new projects, right?
He's not a bad director. He did all the It movies. He did Mama, that was a pretty good movie. I like that.
Mama was really good.
Yeah, so he's not a bad director. Like, just focus on your new project. You got a brand new universe to work working with James Gunn now.
Yeah, but see, I didn't know what Fletcher said, that they kind of like
they
in that interview, right, in that channel. So that makes sense now. So the moment that comes out, everybody's going to jump on it, right?
Yeah. So
that one thing he said,
exactly, because the whole show is like 2 hours, and literally all that stuff happened in like they like just like bushwhacked them right at the beginning of they jumped in it. The first question, hey, how you doing? But what you doing? Oh, cool. So what about the Flash? And dude's like, you can see him go back and goes, pero que el Flash.
Caught him off guard.
Totally off
guard.
What
about it? Like, what about it?
Right, and what about it? Then he talked a little bit about it, like literally, I believe it was like literally 3 minutes of a 2.5 hour podcast. And that's literally all the headlines are coming from from I think a minute of those 2 minutes. Yeah. Like he's bringing it up or doing something about it. Literally, the dude was just
taking that one sound bite and running with it.
That's it. Yeah.
Here's a quote from him. He says, "The Flash failed among all other reasons because it wasn't a movie that appealed to all 4 quadrants. It failed at that. When you spend $200 million making a movie, Warner Bros. Wants to bring even your grandmother to the theater. I found in private conversations that a lot of people just don't care about the Flash as a character, particularly the 2 female quadrants. 2 female quadrants.
Yeah, so the older female and younger female.
Yeah, 25 and older.
Because you don't know today.
I'm sorry. Yeah. Hold on.
Hold on a second. You're gonna have to we gotta check that out. Right?
But he's not wrong though.
No,
what he's saying.
Yeah.
Every successful movie has brought in people of all shapes, colors, and creeds, to movies. You have to appeal to the masses. You can't just focus on a small demographic in movies. You want to bring people in.
Right.
Shifter says Muschitti will not be directing Brave and the Bold. No way.
Way, dude.
George Miller wants to direct World War of Heart. All right, what's up, Juan? John's in the house. I hope the new Hawk movie happens because that's my favorite. Man, that is like beyond rumored right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's because I think World War Hulk, or they're talking about Hulk versus Wolverine.
Well, we'll see what happens
with
with Captain
Sony.
America.
So yeah,
If Captain America does that, because there's a lot of Hulk stuff in there, and
You're saying that's one of the
buzz bad, and people they're gonna be like, oh,
yeah. Danny and DJ are the ones that have been saying it from the very beginning that the big mistake that they did is showing the Red Hulk. Damn, sorry, they should have done. They shouldn't have done that.
I'm hearing today that it's one of the shortest run times of a Marvel movie.
Yes, an hour and 58 minutes
with all those reshoots.
So they
with all those reshoots.
I think they cut some stuff.
They had to. It was what was it like 2.5 hours before? Like it was
it's
like
one of the shortest MCU movies.
It was like 2 hours when they were.
That's like the Marvels, isn't it? What's short? The Marvels or
Marvel short? Marvel was short.
Really short.
Marvel was short. But I'm like, if this is a re jump of the MCU and it's a short movie, I mean, and your pinnacle Captain America leader character is a short movie, I don't know. I want the movie. We all know it's not going to make money. It's not going to make money because of the situation is. But I just hope it's a good movie.
Well, there's nothing else happening though. I mean, there's nothing much coming out. I mean,
it's in 1 month.
Look at the Lion King. Everybody hated it.
Valentine's Day,
and it's still making money. Because there's nothing much out.
It needs a good word of mouth. That's all it needs. If it makes money, it needs a good word of mouth.
Yeah, that first weekend is good.
This film could tank the Thunderbolts into like Craven the Hunter type numbers if it does good.
But it's like Fletcher's saying right now, right? People were complaining about word of mouth with the Lion King was that it wasn't that great, and it's still making money.
It won't make $1 billion though. It won't make $1 billion. Moana's going to make $1 billion. I don't know how it got it up there, but
Moana 2? Apparently Moana 2 is not that bad.
It's like $8 million away from $1 billion right now.
Yeah.
But like Fletch said, what else is out there animation wise?
There's nothing out there
for kids. So whenever the kids are bored at home, they're just taking the kids to see that.
Yep. There's nothing. There's no because this in cap for it's PG-13. So right now, all they're showing is they're doing the horror movies and the really racy stuff. You can't take your family to go, none of that. You might have people just going over and over to go see Cap because what else are you going to see? I mean, you're like, you got Black History Month, you got all that stuff happening.
Nothing till the summer.
All the houses are probably going to be taking their families to it, and solidarity and stuff like that. So
they're going to go see Snow White. They're all going to see Snow White.
You'd be surprised, man. I think that movie is going to bring in some kind of money.
Oh, God.
Because exactly that.
Ain't catch me there.
Back to Lion King. I think Lion King is doing good right now because the holidays are over and people are, they're settled back down their routine, so they're taking kids to see the movies on the weekend.
Yeah.
Over here, all of a sudden, my wife Anna told me, she goes, they're bringing back the cheapy Tuesdays now.
Yeah,
you can get a ticket here for $5 and popcorn for $5.
Yeah. What else are you gonna do? That's money in the bank. You take the kids, 3 hours, you're knocking off. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they had the theater
here is going to be packed on Tuesdays now.
Yeah.
The theater over here on the coast, they have it on Saturdays. If you go before noon. Even new movies for $5, and you got popcorn with it.
Yeah,
they're reclining theaters. So
they're doing it because they're hurting, man. They're hurting.
Yeah,
all these studios that are bringing out movies, and we hear like we're doing what we do, and it, other huge bigger channels that are influence other people, and they don't go. Well, guess what? In a month or a month and a half, it's already available to rent, and you can watch it in your living room.
Yeah.
So my thing, like, if you don't go the first 2 weeks, you're like, I'll wait till it come out streaming. Because I've said that a lot. I'll wait till it comes out streaming. But I think Captain America has hope because there's nothing around it.
Yeah,
I'm looking. There's nothing coming out around
it.
Nothing around
it. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
It's gonna own February basically. There's nothing big coming out in February but that.
Yep.
I know I'm watching it when it comes out. I'm gonna go see it.
You have to.
Danny said you were. Danny, you said you were going, right?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm going. I'm definitely going to this one because I like Sam's character, and I think he's.
I'm interested in the leader, the Hulk, and all that too.
Yeah.
I went to Walmart today and they got the
toys.
Sam's Captain America's T-shirts.
Okay.
I saw that. I saw that at Target yesterday.
Yeah.
They showed a sketch of the leader. I think it was last week. Yeah, not too bad.
I was in Plattsburgh, New York yesterday, and I saw that had a whole bunch of stuff from Brave New World. Well, you know what? My wife and I did. I'm not lying here. The Captain America, Sam's Captain America figurine was behind all these other figurines where you couldn't see it.
Really?
Oh man.
Yeah,
that's messed up. Did someone move it back there, or they just
someone moved it back there because they were on the other progs. So my wife actually went, you know what,
push them forward.
Not right, and she put them back up and where the people can at least see it. Right?
Wow.
You let them let them make the decision.
I
saw that and I was like, yeah.
Yeah, I need to find that the Marvel black ones, whatever, the black cards or different ones.
The Legends?
Put the beans behind the regular beans.
It's funny. I didn't send it to you. I was but Danny, they're frijoles negros, man. That's what they're called. They're not racist beans.
I was at Moe's the other day, right, to get some lunch, and they were like, what kind of beans you want? And I was like, Negros.
There you go.
My boy Daddy Negros.
Oh my God. Yeah,
I will not eat at Moe's ever again.
I'm gonna send it to you guys because I was actually there, and my wife just turns into the aisle while I have the bag of beans and taking the picture. She looks at me, really? And I'm like, it's still going on, honey. It's still going on. It's a running joke. It's gonna go forever. Oh my gosh.
So should we start sending like bags of like Goya and stuff like that?
That's exactly what I had in my head.
I'm looking for a T-shirt. I just can't find it.
They had the beans on it.
Yep. I'm looking hard.
It's like frijoles negros. Nice.
Frijoles negros. Number one.
Hey.
Number one frijoles negros.
What's up with the pinto beans? We can't be racist, you know. I gotta mix it up.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the ones that have the dots, that's the one, the pintos, right?
The pintos, right?
Yeah.
Come on, it's ginger side for the beans.
Oh my God.
Wow. We don't discriminate when it comes to our frijoles, man.
That's right, man. Then you got the fava beans, which is you know, obviously the white folk, you know.
Shifty says they rewrote Cap twice and cut a ton of stuff. Wrestler Seth Rollins said he's no longer in the film. Yeah, I saw that article. Actually.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah. Mufasa did well enough to generate a sequel. They're making a Lion King 2 now.
Leave it alone.
Hit that like, people, as you come and go. Dark red kidney beans are the best beans. I just finished. I had a nice bowl of. They're good depending how you cook them.
Yeah. Well, then
all of them actually.
All beans. Yeah.
Lard
is the only
the
way
musical fruit.
I don't care how you cook a string bean or a garden pea. I don't want no parts of it.
Really?
You don't like beans?
Not string beans and garden peas.
Oh, string beans?
Really?
Well, string beans.
Not the snap peas or anything like that?
Oh, I like
I take the snap peas. I'm talking about
peas?
the string beans.
sugar snap.
They are nasty.
The way
peas?
the way we used to eat string beans was we used to snap them in half and we used to boil them with potatoes.
Oh yeah.
And then strain them, and then we would put olive oil and a little bit of vinegar.
Right.
And eat them
nice.
like that.
I saute mine sometimes.
Butter beans are the best to me.
Butter
I
beans.
like butter beans.
Butter beans
Long
are
beans.
good. Yeah.
I love a good field pea.
Yeah, field peas are good.
Yeah.
Sugar snap
Lentils.
peas.
Sugar
Sugar
snap.
snap peas are my favorite though.
Oh yeah, them are good.
Oh yeah, those are good.
I was about to say something wrong, but I'm not gonna say.
Oh,
I was gonna say we're talking about frijoles negros. Next topic.
Go ahead.
Go ahead and say it.
Winter beans.
Go ahead and say it.
I'm not saying it.
Go ahead.
Oscar nominee Dijimon Hounsou says he's still struggling to make a living, blames systematic racism. Did you guys read about this?
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
I totally disagree with what he's saying.
Yeah. So Dijimon Hounsou hasn't had a fairy tale career in Hollywood, despite being a two-time Oscar-nominated actor who has appeared in blockbuster films. Hounsou, who's now 60 years old, revealed that he is struggling. Why is it doing that?
Oh, not enough beans.
He's trying to make a living in the industry. So I've been in filmmaking business for over 2 decades with 2 Oscar nominations and many blockbuster films, and yet I'm still struggling financially.
He said, "You got a bad accountant, my friend."
African voice.
You ain't lying.
I don't know, man.
Bad agent.
I'm
bad agent.
That sound like a. You ain't
I looked it up. I looked it up. He's worth $2 million right now.
That's
Better
it.
than mine. Better than me.
Better, yeah. But
what I'm saying, he started. I remember he started off on Janet Jackson video, "Love Will Never Do." That's
I think
the
Blood Diamond, the first thing I
he was on
remember
that.
him in. He was.
Oh.
He's the black guy running through the desert with no shirt on.
Oh, really?
Okay.
He's been around for a long time. Then
It's the 90s.
yeah.
It's the 90s. Now he played in Shazam. He played in Amistad.
I think
Yeah.
Blood Diamond.
Rebel Moon. He played in Biker Boys.
Yeah.
So he's had.
Guardians of the Galaxy.
If he's not making his money, he need to move out of California because
He needs to fire his agent.
You need to get a better agent.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's not being managed correctly, man.
Exactly.
Or take control of your own management.
Or maybe he's living above his means.
Yeah.
That could be true. That could be true.
Everything.
Yeah. So his roles in America and Blood Diamond earned him nominations for the Academy Award for Best Supporting Actor in 2004 and 2007, respectively. Hounsou, who was born in West Africa,
Wasn't he in West Africa too?
Yes, he was.
Yeah.
Not part 2, but the first one.
Yeah.
He says his performance in Steven Spielberg. He said he believes he was snubbed by the Oscars for his performance in Steven Spielberg's Amistad. There was controversy during that time.
I have to go back
because he got snubbed.
I go back to see who he was going up against.
Maybe back then he might have got snubbed, but
yeah,
right now he's been in. I'm not a fan of Shazam, but he was in Shazam.
Yeah,
he was in Biker Boys. That made pretty decent money.
Rebel Moon.
Rebel Moon. I don't know what kind of he got.
Guardians of the Galaxy. He's been in. So Gladiator.
Yeah.
So
What's that? The movie.
Let's pull up
Quiet Place.
Yeah. I just want to read Nick's comment right here. He says, he's right because a man with his credentials should be a lead in many projects, but he's not. No matter y'all think racism still exists. I did not say it does not.
I'm not saying that, but I'm saying
I said it's not.
Like your agent is also responsible for getting you these gigs and promoting you. So I feel like maybe he needs a new team.
Yeah.
Because I think he's an amazing actor. He's got that face where he's like, I know that guy. You know, I know him from this and that, you know.
Yeah. Dijimon Hounsou is saying this stuff reminds me of the scene in Deep Rising when he's opening the vault and the cruise ship and he's like, money, 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 money before getting an axe to the head. Wow. He didn't get to see his payday. He was in Blood Diamond. Yes, he was.
He was in Elephant White, Blood Diamond, Gladiator, Amistad, Constantine.
Yep.
Push.
Stargate.
Oh yeah, he was in Push. I forgot about
Stargate.
Air.
Tomb Raider, the first Tomb Raider.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh. A Quiet Place. He was in A Quiet Place. Yeah. You know.
Wow.
He's on everything. I mean, he hasn't stopped working.
And right now he's in Den of Thieves 2, which is out now.
Yep.
So he goes.
He's not getting gigs. If he was not getting gigs, that would be a thing.
But
you know,
this is the thing, right? Because he goes on. He goes, "I'm struggling to make $1." It doesn't seem like he's struggling to make $1.
He might be living, like Danny said, might be living behind
his lifestyle might be too expensive for what he's making.
Wasn't he married to Russell Simmons' wife at one time?
He got 4 kids.
Is that the same guy?
What
is it?
I'm almost.
Well, that could explain it.
He was Kamora Lee.
Oh yeah, well, that's where all that money went.
That's Russell Simmons.
There you go.
So here he is in Blood Diamond. Sorry.
I love that movie.
Anik, I agree with you 100%. I mean, his paycheck was good, but he's worth $2 million now. Ain't nobody on this panel, ain't nobody I know worth $2 million.
It's lifestyle. Is what it is. It's like MC Hammer did. MC Hammer made all that money, blew it off in a year.
I feel like he needs a new management team. Because he's getting the gigs, but I don't think they're doing his contracts good enough for him to get the big bucks. You have the resume to say, hey, I'm worth this.
Yeah.
So
well, that's his agent doing that then.
So let me go into Eric because he talks about exactly what you're just saying. This is what he says. I've been I've come up in the business with some people who are absolutely well off and have very little of my accolades. So I feel cheated, tremendously cheated in terms of finances and in terms of the workload as well. Hounsou explained. Also spoke about how he had to fight for a paycheck he felt he deserved and was continually disrespected. I still have to prove why I need to get paid, he shared. They always come to me with a complete lowball. We only have this much for the role, but we love you so much and we really think you can bring so much. Film after film, it's a struggle. I have to meet the film that paid me fairly. Hounsou upcoming films include Beneath the Storm, a survivor thriller starring Phoebe Deneuve, The Zealot, and a thriller based in 2016 play of The Monster, a horror movie directed by Saw franchise. So he's saying that he always gets lowballed,
right,
and has to really look at all the things that he's getting offered to be able to get what he feels he's worth. Isn't that part of negotiation, though? Besides race, we're talking about. I'm not saying it does not exist, but if you are in charge of what you are, going for, then like Danny said,
you can counter offer these roles, And
I don't know who his agent is, but he need to get a different agent, because sometimes this agent could be taking the stuff off the top, or he could not be pushing him as much. So he may need to get another agent that's going to really.
Same thing with sports athletes. The agents they bargain for their players to get the big bucks. So it's the same thing with actors. I think he needs to get a new management team. That's just I think he start with.
I wonder if he thinking that he should get A-list money. Is that what's going on?
No, he think it's different when you get nominated for Oscar when you win the Oscar.
Yeah.
He's only been nominated.
Even a nomination will boost your value a little bit. Yeah.
I believe he won a Golden Globe for Amistad.
I think he was nominated for a Golden Globe. I don't know if he won one.
No, he won the Golden Globe for Amistad.
Okay.
That's why he got. That was the whole controversy in the Oscars during that time, because he wanted.
He was going to win it.
Yeah, because apparently that was like a pattern. Anybody that won in the Golden Globes was a very high contender to win it in the Oscars, right? To win the Oscar, and he didn't.
And then maybe he needs to go back and maybe work more on his craft.
Yeah.
Look at what's the comedian female? She won the Oscar and then she got shunned.
Right, Monique.
So he's never won a.
Just because you win an Oscar, that don't guarantee you're gonna get Oscar money.
Yeah.
Because she won the Oscar, I forgot for that movie she played in.
Precious, whatever.
And then she got shunned. So.
Yeah. Well, she got shunned because she, ticked off Tyler Perry and Oprah.
Yeah. But I don't blame if her story is true, because she was on Shannon. She's like, they wanted her to go to promote the movie and not pay her. That's crazy.
Well, I think it goes as low. We're talking about how maybe black actors and all stuff, and they're you have only a few, even on actors, you have the Denzel level, you have Will Smith level, all that kind of stuff. They're getting these actors, they're getting up in age, and you can see maybe his desperation on it, because he's not reached that kind of Will Smith. He hasn't hit the leading man level, but
he's been doing it longer than them.
He's been doing exactly with more acclaim, in a sense, right? Because he's got definitely more acclaim than and acolytes and stuff like that. So you can say he hasn't reach that pinnacle of the movie made for him and stuff like that. But
other than Amistad, what has he been like the true lead in?
Not really nothing.
There's a lot of characters, right?
You can see that
supporting character most.
But that's in every profession. There's always going to be someone that's going to be at a super top level, and then some that's good, but not going to get that payday because they're just not as good.
Yeah, what they call A level, B level, C level.
Yeah. I mean, how many movies have we seen with Denzel Washington that he was in the lead, and then it just became like, well, the only thing I remember about that movie was Denzel Washington, so we got to make it.
He's a high caliber.
Yeah.
Performer. That's what I'm saying.
And not all of his movies been great either.
Yeah.
He has some flops.
And Nick says, Danny, you really think $2 million is a lot for an actor in Hollywood like him? $2 million is like me and you making $50K a year. But
negative, bro. That ain't true.
But it all goes to like being realistic in your surroundings and what's coming into your bank account. Obviously, if you can't support the life that you have, the lifestyle that you have, you got to make changes.
Everybody on the NFL team ain't making $60 million a year.
Let me tell you this: Brock Purdy is not making $1 million on the rookie years. And he's staying in an apartment with somebody else.
And he drove an old 4Runner.
Oh my God! You know what? That just reminds me of. So continue talking.
Black beans.
No.
No, I agree. Like if you know you're not bringing in the the Leo or Denzel kind of contracts, don't start live within your means.
Yeah, bring it down. But I think also it's probably frustrated too because he is a good actor. He's on every you can feel the frustration on it, and I think lashing out. I think also the problem is you do have this I forgot the first roadie, Empire.
The guy from
Terrence Howard.
Terrence Howard.
Thank you.
Yeah. Remember Terrence Howard? He has like up and down and stuff with Hollywood now. He's like it's being shunned again. But he was talking about recently in an interview saying that that he was sad that Robert Downey Jr. didn't back him up because the only reason that Robert Downey Jr. was Iron Man because he's the one that went up to bat for Robert Downey Jr. to get the role.
But I also heard he won a lot of money for the second movie.
Right, he wanted a lot of money for the second movie, but in a sense, if you as Robert Downey Jr. saying, "All right, man, the only reason I got this role and making tons of money, I mean by the truckload, is because of you. Now, isn't this the time when you step up and say, "I got you, bro," because you deserve it. If I get the money, you get the money, or I walk, type of deal. And I think that's not happening for the black actors in Hollywood, to where they have to say, you know what, maybe I don't make that movie. He's in a ton of movies. Maybe you don't need to make that many movies. Maybe you need to step back and go say, nah, man, I'm getting paid for what I'm worth. I'm not going to chase that little small role and then get together with other black actors and try to make, something that's, it's kind of like what Tyler Perry supposedly was doing in Atlanta, which now is no longer the case. Now they're just putting out whatever it is they're putting out. And hating on men, like what they do, but just feel like somebody didn't have his back. I think in the same way that nobody got Terrence Howard's back, even though another phenomenal actor that is a leading man.
True.
I'll also say I think him by taking these low offers all the time, it kind of shot himself in the foot. Yeah, so that kind of sets his market price. For anybody else. So if the studio, we want you, and they paid you, we'll say $500,000 for that movie. I'm not going to pay you $3 million. I'm going to pay you what the last
based on what you made. Yeah,
that's you kind of set your market value by taking these low balls all the time.
Because these movies are not Oscar favorites. He's been doing lately. So
and like I said, you're always a supporting actor, which I'm not saying you're a bad actor. I think he's an amazing actor. I like everything he does. I'm just saying you kind of put yourself in a box and kind of
then sometimes
you handicap yourself.
Sometimes you get pigeonholed in some.
Well, he's so varied. I mean, because that's one thing. He runs the gambit. He's been everything. I remember when he was like the dad of the kid in Gran Turismo, which was a beautiful movie. I mean, that movie was great. But
wasn't a star.
Yeah, but he wasn't a star. But what I'm saying is, I think you brought up Monique earlier, right? And Monique, she took a pay cut to get that Oscar-winning role. You know what I mean? That movie was like a low-budget movie and all stuff. She didn't make nothing on it. She got hers on the back. So maybe you need to start making some deals to where you're getting yours in the back. You know what I mean? Don't accept the low. Say, give me a cut. And just and maybe get one of those Academy roles.
Your upfront money is where you make money. It's that residual money.
Yeah,
that's where you got to get in your contracts. Those kind of deals in the back.
Yeah.
Let me get to the chat right now. Brooklyn, hey Brooke, thank you for being here. Says, I hate when actors say this. I get it. But they're struggling for $1 is way different than the rest of America. And that is facts.
I get it and I don't get it. But when you live, because we all live in different, they live in a different pay scale.
Well, they live in a different world, man.
World. So like our money value is different than their money value. And when you're in that world, it's different. I understand why he's saying I can't support myself, because he's done lived a certain lifestyle for so long. Now he can't. I understand it, but at the same time, you gotta understand that there's people that would kill to get a fraction of what you're getting,
Yeah, right. I wonder how many high-paid actors out there actually manage their financials themselves.
No, not very few. They have account. They have a team usually.
Exactly.
Yeah. When you start getting that kind of money, you can't just like we did go to have it in a savings account. You gotta have it someone managing your money.
You have to invest it. You have to invest it in order to get taxed out the wazoo, man. Nick Jones says, y'all know anything about real estate, New York and California? $2 million can't really buy you much. A studio apartment in Cali and a New York. I know New York because I was there not so long ago and I was talking to my family.
We're not disagreeing with you what you're saying. Yeah. But guess what? He don't have to live there. He can live somewhere that he is much affordable and have his agent say, hey, here's a part, come fly in, blah, blah, blah. Go back out to where you can. Yeah. Because guess what? When inflation and stuff goes up, everybody here on this panel, we decide, am I going to this movie this time? Or I'm going to try and buy this car right here. I'm going to do this. There are choices you can make. You don't have to live in California or New York. You can live somewhere where you can afford.
It's convenient to live in California because that's where all the acting is. But go live in like Nevada. Go live in, go live
in Bakersfield. It's like 200,000 in Bakersfield.
Get outside the city.
Go live in bum F Egypt. Where it's cheap. How many people then when they call you? How many people
you fly?
Oh, daddy, man.
Fly coach. Don't fly coach. Fly coach. Save some money.
Live out here where I live.
Don't buy coach. Fly coach.
Fly coach.
Remember Mike Tyson? Remember when he was flying freaking coach for a while there too.
Fly Spirit. Save some money.
Don't bring a napkin on your pocket. You got to pay extra for that.
What's that, Danny?
Play this clip for 1 minute. I'm glad 3 seconds of it.
Oh, I didn't see it. Sorry, man. Go ahead. Oh shit!
That's
him. What?
I guess because he looks so feminine in that thing, and he's always playing tough roles.
That's his Disney.
Wow.
That's the first place I saw him at.
Wow. I didn't know that.
Wow. And you remembered him from that, Danny?
Mm-hmm.
Oh wow! Good memory, man. I was thinking, really.
How do you take your eyes off Janet Jackson?
I know. That's why I was focused on this.
Well, that was a solo shot. That was a solo shot, man. That was a solo shot.
But I was still thinking about Janet when
right. Hold up.
Nick says Monique complained about the pay scale in Hollywood for black actors. It might three black actors who makes money. I'm not disagreeing with you. He was co-lead in but it was him and Leonardo DiCaprio.
Yeah.
That was a great movie. $3,000 for a studio in California. Where are you looking? Hello, I live in California too. Old black beans, black beans, ram lamb. Oh my god! Now you got that song in my head now. Danny and token football players are getting free room and board from the team. I know someone whose apartment is being paid for by an NBA team. Well, that's one of part of the packages, right? When they draft them,
all in
right?
their contracts.
Yes.
Agent getting you those contracts.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Hey, pull us right here, guys. Oh my lord!
What's that?
I have to show people numbers.
Go ahead, Danny. It's like when you take out the dictionary and give us the definitions.
That is correct.
Go ahead.
You see what Brock Purdy made his first year? $750,000. That's all he got
before taxes. Before taxes, y'all.
2024, he made $807,000. This upcoming year, he's gonna make $985,000. If they sign his contract 2025, he get 1.1. But then after his rookie contract, that's when he get the big bucks.
Yeah, and you gotta think every person on the team isn't making Patrick Mahomes money or whatever money. You got a guard who's probably making $300,000 a year.
And I've seen in his interview, he's living in an apartment with somebody.
Yeah. And he had an old beat up car too, didn't he?
That's correct.
Yeah. So all that reminded me of is I know you guys don't watch soccer and stuff like that, but there's a football player called Sadio Mane. Maybe Fletch has heard of him. He plays for Liverpool. This guy is making millions a year. When he signed his first million contract, he was walking to the practice stadiums, not in the freaking vehicles or stuff like that. He would take his bike at times.
Yeah.
He didn't have the most recent phone. He would have an iPod from like 10 years ago and stuff like that. And he's gone on many interviews. He doesn't live that Ronaldo and Messi lifestyle.
Yeah,
he's very humble.
In 20 years now, he'll still have all his money.
You gotta live between your means. Charles Barkley was on a recent interview. He said when he first went to the Sixers, he bought 6-7 cars. And Dr. J, who was his teammate, said, "How many cars you got?" He said, "I got 6 or 7." He said, "How many can you drive at one time?" He said, "Only one." He said, "You need to take 5 of them back. You keep 1 or 2."
Yeah.
But you got to live within your means. And if you don't, you will spend your money. Most NBA players that go in there that don't have good managers, they broke within 5 to 7 years.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Look at the Djembe, who just passed away, the Djembe Mutombo. And he's like, most of his salary went to charities. Yep. You know what I mean? And he still was loaded.
Yep. Ocho Cinco. He said all his jewelry is fake.
There you go. Yeah.
You know?
Yep. All I'm saying is live within your means. If I only got $2 million, I ain't trying to live in California because I know that the cost of living is crazy. I lived there for 3 years, so I know what it is. I live in somewhere like BF, Egypt.
And especially when you're the one. If you're the one saying that you are struggling, you have to change your lifestyle to fix your thing.
You wouldn't hear this. Vroom, you hear it. Let's go.
You hear my bike. You hear my bike.
You got it with the little thing from your daughter, right? That you put it up with the little bell.
Hey, I put a baseball card in the spoke. Get a little,
there you go.
Little basket in front.
Basket up front. Take
you put your dog in it.
There you go.
Wish I had $2 million,
man. Seriously, Shifty says it was crazy. Terrence Howard was so respected at the time when he was the first cast in Iron Man. Even the nerds at Ain't It Cool News were saying they would have been cool if he had been Tony.
Yeah.
Now he's a wacko dude.
He has that comic book look of Tony.
But I like Rhodey. This Rhodey.
I do like Don Cheadle. I like the banner between him and
the chemistry between
him. It's more natural.
Yeah.
I cannot see Terrence Howard in the Mark I fighting him in the club inside the house. Like him and
when he was drunk fighting.
Man. And then y'all harsh on my boy Terrence. It's hard out here for an Iron Man.
A war machine, you mean?
Cheeto seems more of a soldier than Don Howard could pull off.
Yeah, I agree.
And he comes in and says, "Y'all live in the South where things are extremely cheap. Try living in New York, Cali, or Seattle where $3K is only getting you a small."
Mr. Jones, that's why we live in the South.
He's living in his means.
How many people work in New York but don't live in New York? Like
a lot.
Jersey.
I know many that lived in New York and Mount Vernon and stuff and sold their places and moved further upstate.
Why do you think South Carolina is number one right now for people moving to the States? Everyone's moving to South Carolina right now.
I patrol a lot of neighborhoods. And I'm like, where you from? New York. Why'd you move? Because the cost of living.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, look at Vegas. Vegas, man. We're getting all the Cali, all the movie stars and all that kind of stuff. Shoot. What's his name? Oh gosh, I can't remember no names today. But Ghost Rider, Nicolas Cage is up there all the time with doing shenanigans in Vegas and stuff.
He need money too. He went broke for a while.
Yeah,
he was taking every gig he can get. So.
Yeah, look at Wesley Snipes. He took the hard knock and came back. Just got to do.
Oh yeah,
just got to do.
Brooke comes in and says, "Agree. Live within your means. He ain't the only man paying child support."
Hey.
Facts.
I paid it for 18 years, buddy. And I'm telling you, it wasn't no fun.
I'm paying it now.
And it goes,
I just got one kid off, and I got
when that
13 more years for the other one.
Counting. Hold on. Why are you counting?
The calendar?
Why are you counting? It's like checking it out. Like
I got 13 more.
Those are the ones you know of, bro.
Man, that
my dumb behind had a 18-year-old and a 5-year-old, so I got a big age gap.
Yeah, talk about gap year.
But my son graduated. I got that program. There it is. Graduated. Here's a letter. Please stop. Thank you.
I paid my last on my daughter back in October. No, November. I paid my last one. I was like, done.
Wow. Nick Jones says, LOL, respectfully, y'all can just assume, but it's not easy. Until y'all see his contract and know where his money is going, you can't just say it's easy for him.
And that's what I'm saying. He needs to redo. He needs a better team around him, I think.
Yeah. And we're not saying it's easy. Contrary. It's because, like I said before, he lives in a world completely different from us.
Yeah.
So our means of struggles every day are not the same as his, but it's still a struggle for his lifestyle.
Yeah,
so
when you live the certain lifestyles for so long,
and then we're not on national news saying, "Hey, man, I got to eat a peanut butter and jelly sandwich." Right? No,
you'll have a lot of these shorts. So do I, Mo.
Y'all don't get out.
I got peanut butter. I ain't got no jelly.
You didn't go outside, and the reporters didn't come out and ask you, "Well, what do you think about this new role that you got?" Well, I think I get paid enough.
Yeah. Brooke says, I have a whole house in California and it's not $3K. So I don't know about the studio thing. There are other cities in California that aren't LA.
Exactly, Brooklyn.
You get a hand clap. You get a hand clap.
Yep. Coming out with the fire. No pun intended. I know LA was burning.
Oh man.
Brooke, not sure. I didn't do it on purpose. It just happened. Not sure about real estate, but I'm lucky. Most of my rent is based on income for the time being. Good, man. That we have a lot of places like that here too. It's based on your income.
Rent around here is ridiculous. Where I'm at.
Charleston, way out.
And I'm outside of Charleston. It's bad.
My cousin lives in Charleston.
Charleston's too bushy.
My friend has got a 2-bedroom apartment, and their rent is almost double my mortgage.
It's crazy.
Charleston is old rich money.
Yeah. It's that old Southern money. That's that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know you're rich when you got a lucrative business like Carnival Cruises, and they kicking it out.
Yeah,
I think the last cruise was like 2 or 3
that's what you guys were talking about.
I can't believe it. And Carnival is always.
I'm mad as hell too. Now I go to Jacksonville, the closest one.
Yep. The next is you're right at Brooklyn, but not. But I doubt that someone of his stature can live in a regular city. He also has to be aware of people that might recognize him and try to disturb his peace. You know what? I disagree with that to an extent. Keanu Reeves, he takes public New York transit. He takes his motorcycle around New York, and he's not being mobbed or anything like that. Because also, people are respecting his space. So
they have gated communities in towns like here. You know, it's not like
it's all how you also are in public with the people, right?
Are you going to be boisterous about look at me, I'm celebrity, or just be a regular person?
That's one of the reasons a lot of people are freaking out why Messi ended up going to play in Florida, right, for Miami, instead of going to the Emirates states in Arab and making all this money, where his wife would probably lose a bunch of rights and things like that. He decided to go there because the first time in his career, guess what? He goes to the grocery stores with his kids.
No one really knows who he is.
And people respect who he is. They know him, when they recognize him, obviously could have a picture. But he was saying that if he says no, people are like, okay, they're respecting it.
Yeah. There are
that in Europe, it's crazy.
Yeah. There are select few people in the world that can't, like Michael Jordan, he can't go around them. Taylor Swift, she can't do it. I don't think Beyonce at her level can't do it.
Especially now.
Yeah, there's several other actors.
Taylor Swift couldn't do it. People like that, you know.
Didn't I just say that?
Oh, I didn't hear. I heard Beyonce.
I'm messing with
I'm getting old now. I'm almost 40 now.
I'm messing with you. Like these big, like Tom Brady, those people can't do it.
Yeah.
But the level of actor he is, I don't think he have a problem. I don't think he would ever.
I'll tell you a story real quick. This is probably about 10 years ago now. I was downtown Charleston with some friends at a house party. We just chilling and everything. Went outside, came back in. Guy walks in, older white guy walks in. Everybody's like, "Oh, hey!" You know who it was? Bill Murray.
Really?
Yeah. Bill Murray lives here. He owns our baseball team here.
Yeah.
Oh,
and he walks into people's parties. He hangs out with people on the streets down here. Yeah. He's all that money he got. He's a legendary actor, and he's just a normal guy down here. I see him. I met him at that party once, at the airport once. He's a normal guy.
Yeah. One of the small towns I work for is there's a thing called Bird Fest. It's bluegrass because he loves bluegrass. He comes down there and he plays banjo, whatever the heck.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yep.
Yeah. We had when I was living in Nolan, that's when the first Brad Pitt, they bought a home over there and they're doing stuff over there all the time. Well, back in the day when they were still together with Angelina and stuff. And that was in the quarter. It was actually, I think it was outside the quarter. In New Orleans. And so it's like, people live around. I mean, Mark Wahlberg, I think, bought a property in Vegas recently and is starting a film studio in Vegas. Hey,
one of my buddies is a cop in Florida, and guess who he took a picture with on patrol one night?
Who's that? Hold on, let me make it big. Hold on, Daddy.
You can't tell.
Travolta.
Travolta.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
He was riding his bike, and the guy was, and my buddy's on patrol.
Oh, cool.
Wow.
You see the picture?
Did he get a ticket?
No.
He was getting out of a ticket. No,
he's staying alive.
He's staying alive in South Florida. All right, man. So it's that segment right now. We're gonna do is we're gonna check out Daredevil Born Again.
Oh man, has anybody seen this yet?
Yeah, I did. My reaction up. I can't wait for this.
This sucker, he is fire, boy.
Yeah.
Let's take it gander. Why don't we? Let's do it.
Make it big.
Make it big. Make
That's
it so.
what she said.
Make it so.
I will admit, it's not entirely.
He's my favorite Kingpin. I don't care.
Seeing you again.
Oh no!
I love that line. And how it goes down hand with the ring, right? What had the blood in the first one?
By the look of it, you've come up in the world. I could say the same about you. A mayor serves his city. I can see you're not entirely convinced. Can you blame me?
Damn.
I can't shake the feeling that you're gaming the system. Why did you stop being a vigilante? The line was crossed. It's hard to come to terms with a violent nature. Hating the power it has over us. This city can't go unchecked. Sometimes peace needs to be broken. Chaos must reign. Am I putting the hatchet down? I was raised to believe in grace.
James Gandolfini's son.
But I was also raised.
We're not holding back with the violence.
To believe in retribution.
Old helmets.
All the helmets, all the suits.
I broke my elbows. So I know how that feels.
I can't believe Disney Plus getting this violent.
Yeah.
Hey,
God damn.
Right? That's fire right there. Hey, I'm like, there you go, Disney Plus. That's what I'm talking about.
So Kingpin is now mayor of New
New York.
Yeah.
This, and if I'm right, there was the comic book series. There, I don't think it was Daredevil, called The Devil's Reign, where he became mayor of New York, and then outlawed superheroes in the city.
Yeah.
So it makes you wonder what that time when you see his video in Times Square, he's going to announce that vigilantes are outlawed. You will be arrested on spot, and he's using. In the comic book, I guess he hired the Dark Avengers, which is led by Harry Osborn, to go arrest like Captain America, Spider-Man, Daredevil.
Anybody that was based in New York.
Is this after Echo, you think?
Yeah,
apparently it is.
Remember Echo, he was talking about running for New York. He ran for mayor.
He was going for politics at the end of Echo.
He's crossed over in Hawkeye.
Yep.
And Echo.
Yeah, and Daredevil now with the whole costume that you see, the suit, his helmet, you can tell he crosses over from She-Hulk. So
I'm saying Kingpin has appeared in 3 different things.
I want to see him in 3 different color costumes: the black, the yellow, and red.
And you want to see them in all of them?
No, I said I've never seen that green or that silver. I've never seen that.
I think that's just throwbacks to the old comic ones.
Yeah.
I never seen him in green though.
No, I need to do a read. He was in Hawkeye, wasn't he?
Yeah.
He was in Hawkeye.
Kingpin was in Hawkeye, Rob. Talking about Kingpin, Rob, not Daredevil.
No, he's in She-Hulk. I don't remember him in Hawkeye.
No, I'm talking about. I was saying Kingpin has been in Hawkeye, and Daredevil. So he's been in 2 different things.
I wonder who it is in that white mask.
Yeah, what villain is that? I don't know.
That's supposed to be White Tiger.
White Tiger.
Yes, White Tiger.
Oh.
Yeah, posted.
It might be the original, not the girl.
Well, I thought White Tiger was a female.
That's what I thought too, Danny. Yeah,
I think it's the original White Tiger.
It's the original White Tiger, the Hispanic guy, the Puerto Rican, I think he was.
Who says pretty dark for Disney. But see, I'm glad they are because it's consistent to what we got on Netflix.
Yeah,
so
they're not gonna be dark.
I have a feeling it's one cringy thing after
I think Deadpool opened the door for that, so they can.
No, the first killer we saw on Disney Plus was The Acolyte.
Yeah, but it wasn't rated R though.
I didn't say the first killing. He stabbed over the girl about 10 times.
That's Frank.
Find those masks.
Rated R Star Wars.
Right here.
There.
Yeah.
So so that's I saw this one. I've seen in the comic. This one. I run the red. I've seen them all in the comic. Like I didn't read the comics, but
I think they're all throwback one. Rob said throwback one.
And you see the shiny one? That's the one that was the one. No, the other one, the red one, the like shiny like cherry.
You're right.
Yeah. That one's like supposed to be, I think, like the Daredevil. That was the color that they used for the Ben Affleck's Daredevil.
Okay.
That's the same color on that one.
Okay,
gotcha.
That's that cherry red.
Paying homage to that one. Okay.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think this is
I think
fine.
gonna be fine. Yeah, I'm about to do a rewatch of all the.
That's what I'm probably gonna.
I'm about to do a rewatch. So
was it 3 seasons? Huh?
Yeah.
They're all on Disney Plus too.
Yeah. So this is gonna be good. Well, that's what Robert Storm says. I don't think this show takes place after Echo. They said this is the sequel to season 3. There's a big jump.
Yeah,
there's a big jump between
Echo
season 3 and this.
He talks about running for mayor at the end of Echo.
Yeah.
So
the silver's from the 90s. The black is from Shadowland Comics.
Gotcha.
Cool. So yeah, man, I'm excited to see this, and I think this trailer actually made me excited, like DJ said, for me to rewatch all the other ones.
Yeah, it comes out in March.
March is good. Yeah. The month and a half to rewatch everything. That's something to watch now.
Hey, we got Paul from Down Under. What's up, mate?
I come from Down Under.
I hate that this makes me want to watch it. Marvel has done so much to make me hate it. Yeah. Well, that's good. That's mean they did something right, Paul. If it makes you want to watch it. Yeah. Just finished my rewatch with my wife a couple of weeks ago. True.
Whoa. What do you say? I hate that this makes me want to.
Watch it.
Marvel
He's saying it looks good. Yeah.
That is some hate there, buddy. When they make you mad because you want to rewatch something, that is some serious hate there.
That's that pride.
That's
That's that pride getting away. I don't want to get it right.
Yep. That's all that. MCU sucks. It sucks. It sucks so bad.
Like, dang it, they got something.
They got something that's good. I can't stand it.
I can't say no. Oh, no.
Used to hate Luke.
I can't resist. Help! I can't resist.
What is happening to me? I like Marvel again. No.
Hey, I was rewatching The Revenge of the Sith with my daughter. Yesterday. I haven't watched it. We like when we eat together, we just put something on TV.
Yeah.
And man, that was such a good movie.
What?
That was
Revenge
of the Sith.
I'm telling you, man, it's the best. People say I'm crazy, but it is number one.
No.
Empire Strikes is number 2. It is not. Empire Strike Back is not better than.
Is a Bullseye trailer?
I do not care.
Paul says, Danny, I watched Agatha all the way through. Oof.
We did too.
We did
Yeah,
too.
we did as well.
Witch's Road.
Yeah. I haven't watched The Power of Many. And the interviews,
another series that did not stick the landing.
No. And the interviews, the cast said that it takes place 5 years after season 3 of Daredevil. There you go.
Okay.
Did y'all see Bullseye in the trailer?
Yeah.
Is that the guy with the cuts here?
Yeah.
Right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, that they were pulling up. Yeah. And he says, who y'all got Bill of Raven this weekend?
Ravens. Who I'm pulling for?
Raven.
Bullseye in the trailer. Kansas City Chiefs or the Houston Texans?
I'm hoping for upset.
Houston.
Guys, what am I telling you guys? I keep telling you, you're setting yourselves up for disappointment. I'm telling you, the Kansas City Taylor Swift, the Chiefs are going to win because it's in the script, guys. It's going to happen.
Wait a minute. Who did Taylor Swift cheer?
Y'all know Rob is sensitive if you go against the Bills. You're gonna hold it. You're gonna have the choice now for next month against
the floor is yours, Danny. The floor is yours. Go ahead.
Master Rob, I'm so sorry that I went against you. I ain't had a mind of my own, Master Rob. Please forgive me. I have a mind of my own. I'll never, ever go against you again, Master Rob. I promise you. Okay, are you happy now?
That's right, Robert. You're his only friend.
Wow.
Oh my God.
Oh man. Someone clip that.
Could it be possible that I may like Baltimore better than the Bills? Can that be possible? Is it possible?
God.
Is it possible?
Oh my God.
Oh, I am tearing like you wouldn't believe, man. I'm crying over here.
I'm sorry, boss.
I'm sorry, boss.
I needed Daddy to start going. Down by the water.
What's name, boy? Kunta.
Nobody.
The Bills are gonna trouble the water.
Oh my gosh.
No trouble I've been in.
I think since that, Danny, I knew Rob was about to get it, Danny. I'm suggesting the Rams mag win with the Super Bowl because of the T&E fires. Paul's cracking up. Greaves is awesome. Grievous was awesome. The Juan's cracking up. Should have been an entire prequel trilogy. Give that man an Oscar. I agree, Danny. That was great, Danny. That was a freaking hilarious. Speaking of which, No Storms live stream on Sunday. Oh,
what time?
Okay, guys.
What time's the game?
6:30.
Oh yeah.
You should do a watch party, Rob.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Watch party. Storms live watch party.
I won't get that invite.
But hear me out. If we wear costumes, yeah.
Buffalo. Yeah, Ravens will win. Bills can't stop the Ravens run gun. No, I'm very superstitious. All right, it's true. He's superstitious when he does this thing.
Hey,
you know what?
I'm that way too. I'm that way too.
I'm telling you, I started watching hockey this season after not watching it for a bunch of seasons. And when I stopped watching it, like fully focused on the game, like I would have it here, I would do my stuff on the computer, they would win. But when I would watch it on TV, just watching the game, they would lose.
Right.
So now,
the 2014-2015 NFL season, I went to Buffalo Wild Wings. I sat at the same booth or the same beer every Sunday. Panthers went undefeated. I didn't get my booth 2 games. We lost to the Falcons and we lost in the Super Bowl.
God. Wow. Why were you not in that booth? I would have reserved that.
I got there 2 hours earlier that for Super Bowl, and someone was in that booth, and they would not give me. I offered them money for that booth, and they would not give me that booth. Yeah,
wow.
And we lost Super Bowl. Yeah, so I get it, Rob. I get it.
Rob says I need to be in a certain seat with a certain shirt and a hat. How about your underwear? A certain underwear?
Don't watch it. Don't watch it until the season's over.
I ain't watching it until the playoffs are over.
Hey,
I'll turn it inside out.
If someone goes to the bathroom and we score, you can't come back in. You know, it's the way it is.
Stay in there.
You got to stay in there.
You know, it's like when you're a family that watches sports, it's kind of crazy because I don't really watch that many sports. The only thing we watch all the time with my whole family, like the whole family, the one sport that we can agree on is we watch football and the World Cup. That's it. The World Cup football every 4 years, that's what we watch. But man, my wife is like, thank God this thing is only every 4 years because I can't deal with you people. Watching this stuff is like 3 o'clock in the morning. It's like, what you doing?
It depends what country it's being hosted.
She's playing with, Uzbekistan. And I'm like, what do you care about this stuff? And I was like, what do you mean? If Iran doesn't win, then
it's all mathematics.
It's all mathematics.
Talking about football. I just saw this thing with the fan in Philadelphia berating the.
He got banned.
He got banned. He got lost his job too.
He lost his job.
Good.
Yeah.
Check out Rob.
He was out of control.
I make my wife wear a certain type of shirt too.
That's how you do it.
Yeah, I guess so, man.
Respect the flow.
It's not weird if it works. It's my mom.
Yeah.
Good deal. Danny, tell the people where they can find you, buddy, as we close this up.
Road to Wisdom, Mondays and Fridays, 7 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. If I'm still alive, maybe on Strong's Live on Sundays at 7 p.m. And of course, here on Wednesdays at 8 p.m. every Wednesday. Great show, fellas.
Thank you, Daddy, for being here. Like always, G Major, tell the people where they can find you, bud.
What up? You can find me at Major What Up, though, talking about stuff. There's a couple things I want to say. One, make sure you check out CNN Films, Luther. Never Too Much. It's all very, very good. Good documentary. 2, saw the doctor today and follow up on the treatment. Everything's A-okay.
Awesome, man.
Awesome, brother.
And well, wish my dad a happy 94th birthday.
Wow. That is awesome.
That's awesome.
Hey, that's awesome. Is your dad watching right now?
Yeah, I told him to watch, and he probably like, I don't know what the hell you're doing.
The Interflex.
We're to say happy 94th birthday, Dad.
Happy 94th.
Happy 94th right here.
I'm going to bed now. I know it.
Oh my God! Ross says you can find Danny hating because he's a hater.
Wow.
G Major. Fat fire.
Thank you, Robert. Thank you, Robert.
The 94. Congratulations. And he says happy 94th. Yeah, man, definitely.
Awesome.
94 years old. Wow.
Man.
That's endless stories. The things he has gone through.
Dude, he'll come up with stuff that I gotta tell you another time, but he'll come up. I'm like, what? Wait, what?
Before electricity, son.
What you mean you punch Hitler in the face?
He told me there's a moonshine runner. I was like, what?
Yeah.
Oh, crazy. DJ, tell the people where they can find you, man.
What's up? I'm DJ, the Token Black Guy. You find my channel. That's the sign says above me. Check out my videos. I've been posting more frequently. Doing some more anime stuff coming up soon next month. So keep an eye out for that.
Are you watching Satamoto's Days?
I just watched that first
just did my
episode.
reaction to the first episode. I'm editing it right now.
Oh my god, it's really good.
Anime John Wick, if you ask me. Anime John Wick / Equalizer. He is a beast.
I like that. It was so funny.
Yeah. I
watched that clip.
My daughter told me
the comparison between John Wick and
yes, I haven't seen it.
Yeah. Hey, second season of solo
leveling is on.
Solo leveling is on another level. If that's a pun,
I'm watching that too right now.
Man,
I'm actually reading the manga right now too. So
the manga is really good.
Yeah,
cool. The Austinator.
Hello, everybody. It's the Austinator here. Find me on my channel. Going live Thursday and tomorrow. That I'll probably I'm gonna be doing some other stuff. I got some other stuff in the works. Guys, thanks for having me on.
Yeah, thank you for being here, man. And my cousin,
Kev, cousin. I ain't doing much. I've been moving around, but I think tomorrow me and the missus we're gonna be in Indignant Desert Birds. Probably in the evening, we're gonna have a live stream. Indignant Desert Birds on on YouTube and the Rumble. So I was gonna say Yahoo.
Yahoo.
I know, right?
Yahoo's making a comeback.
It's Yahoo's making a comeback.
And last but not least, my ginger.
What's going on, guys?
Not that those red glasses,
man. The red.
Yeah, off the red.
What kind of American are you?
I was outside earlier, but it started getting cold, so I came in.
Florida?
Oh, you have no idea what cold is.
You can't hardly see me. Here's you probably find me usually on weekends over on Snow Dub's channel. We hang a little puppet fun and
about to say doing puppet shows.
Little R-rated puppet shows. We got a little feisty.
What's up, Basil?
But thank you guys for letting me come on in, bro. I appreciate it.
Not a problem, brother. Always good to have you, man.
I still laughed at night. Me and Gaspar. I saw you comment, and I comment. We were both watching the live stream. I was like, puppets.
I know. I was like, what the hell is this? I didn't know he did that. I didn't know he did that. It was funny.
Check out Jason real quick. I was like, what am I watching right now? I was laughing.
Yeah, you get a chance to go check out Snow's channel. There's a bunch of them.
I've checked his a few times and I actually watched one full stream and it's funny.
I'll tell y'all, if y'all have not subscribed, please subscribe to Gaspar and get his subscribers back up.
Yeah.
You know what? I don't know what happened. 300 subs went down like that. Apparently YouTube was doing a cleanse on bots and inactive accounts. So hey, it is what it is, man. Me, it is funny because like I was saying on Sunday, I lost subs, but my views are up. So it's
views are more,
So you lost bots, but you got real people.
Yeah.
So. What about your watch
exactly.
There's still the Negro bean people that calls you.
That's right.
Conspiracy. That's the Negro conspiracy.
It all started with that stream where I said Disney was dead on Star.
Negros unite.
Star Wars was dead. They
gonna send you like Goya, Black Bean sponsorship, so like.
Yeah, it's all good. It's all good. But I appreciate everybody in the chat, everybody that's gonna be watching this here and later on Rumble. I appreciate every one of you. You can catch me on Robert Storms Live on Sundays, but not this Sunday at 7 p.m. But you can catch us here next week for the hangout with the THO crew again. And Fletcher door is always open whenever you want.
Oh, gracias.
And let's say adios, muchachos, and see y'all next week.
Adios.
Adios.
Real good.